this is like a compost pile. Think of those volcanoes as big, giant compost piles. The chemicals they used in all the ancient mining to get all whatever the resources that were done in the ancient times, those are the piles that were left over, and that reaction in the soil is what's caused.
So you're saying that volcanoes were made by men?
I'm not saying that. Some other people say that.
Okay.
They're crazy.
They're crazy.
I don't think there's a lot of mining going on in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Maybe for some, maybe were created in this way, but like, I mean, there's no fucking way that you can account for all of them. That was not made by mining, right?
1980, I believe that was nonsense. No, it's not. I can tell.
This is the part of the Earth that had to release. It's like, oh.
Yeah, the Earth,
Bad Taco Bell.
as a living thing, the Earth is under duress from,
Constantly.
that's everything that's happening above ground.
Everything that we put into the Earth.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's bound to give off.
Burp, fart, shit.
Gotta release some stuff too,
That's what I just said.
Yep.
Those are big compost piles from all the chemicals of the minings, the shit we put in the earth to mine up the shit, and
Well, that's part of it, but that shit didn't make that stuff, Tone.
Yeah. Mining didn't create that.
Mining didn't create
Those
that.
were there thousands of years
Yes.
before we were mining that shit. Tens of thousands.
Where is it like?
on one hand, I absolutely agree with you because that's what I was taught. On the other hand, where I don't know a damn thing about history because I've been lied to about everything, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, but if you're listening to people making up shit as they go along and have no factual information about how this has actually happened, like, why would you believe that over the stuff you have been taught? I could see maybe meeting in the middle of it, but believing anything that a non-scientist says and they're just theorizing, come on. That is not made by a fucking mind.
I think that's like Mother Nature doing.
I mean, we know that at the core of the earth, there's fucking lava.
We don't know what the core of the earth is. That's impossible.
We've drilled.
No, we haven't. We've never.
How do you know?
We've never gone deeper than 8 miles.
I mean, that's what the people you listen to say, but you don't know that for a fact.
Prove me wrong.
No, I don't think we've ever drilled all the way through.
No, I don't think it's possible to drill. It's not possible to drill to the core yet. Just like it's not possible to go to the bottom of the ocean yet.
The deepest point we've ever been in the ocean is 8 miles. Nothing has gone deeper than 8 miles anyway.
What about underwater volcanoes?
No way.
There's no underwater volcanoes.
Oh no, there's underwater volcanoes, but I'm saying, but no one has gone deeper than 8 miles.
Yeah, no.
And there's a barrier of some kind.
But listen,
8 miles.
I get that. But you have to know that there's lava at the core because it's spewing up from the fucking earth. It's not just chemicals from men that made this lava.
I don't know that.
But isn't that how land is formed? Is
From lava.
lava? Yeah, like you see it happening. You've never seen
I mean, you're in denial.
I'm not in denial, and I'm just saying.
That's called denial.
Look, I have been very within 5, 6 miles.
Mana ay mahalo for the pa'iai in a time when a culture could die. If you take away the water, our precious vai. Oh mana ay mahalo for the pa'iai in a time when a people could cry. Cause they're abusing the aina, aule malama. So let's not feed our hunger with greed. It's time we plant the seed and remember true Hawaii, Kanaka Maoli. Don't let it die.
But there are some things that
Don't say that we didn't try
tell you easily.
to break
If you
out
question
through
your
the
eyes, then
light.
you're questioning yourself.
I look into the inside.
That is definitely not an accurate map. I mean, that's what everything was, I guess, right?
We must be planting color to feed our family, singing our songs to other along.
That's like
Kekioka
That
aina.
song was not in existence when the Earth was together, or when the land masses were more together than they are.
We must agree that we consider that to be the pinnacle of our space knowledge, right?
What's that?
Like all your mental pictures of space come from what
Where we can talk about sustainability. But most of this land is leased to companies who could care less about the
I mean,
people.
those are
And the
stars
land they
overhead.
grow
They're
upon
tracing lights.
just becomes a chemical farm. They're doing harm.
There's stars in the sky, not
And
lights.
what have these companies done for us anyway? Most of the food they grow just gets
For
sent
millions of
away
years.
to another place.
I think
Then they say
the part
it to our face. If we didn't have them, we'd starve in just a few days. Well, our way, we are here to make our stand today.
Because those
And
stars
there's
move
a lot of
from one
people
place
out
to
there
another
who
during
feel
the
the
course of
same
night.
way. Don't let them trick you, they're
You
out
better
to
have a hell of a
deceive.
lighting system
But
to run
everyone's entitled to what they believe.
that's
So I'll be
green.
chanting Mana I.
Or when they say
Mahalo for the
CGI from the like 70s or whatever. It's like we didn't have CGI back then.
Polaris is the North Star, and that has never moved. And it's in all of history, it has remained in the same point in our sky.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
I don't know about that,
Not
bro.
a-
Because
not a-
listen, I look to the sky every night, and those fucking stars move. They move from 1 hour to the next, and not one of them stays
you,
at the
piece
same
of
point.
shit,
Well,
scum,
the
man.
North Star is always going to be north.
It's always gonna be north,
But it's in a different position.
but it's in a different
Of
position.
course.
Yeah.
There's not one that doesn't change.
Look at my
position.
water,
That thing ain't changing
goo-goo-goo-goo.
position. That's a fucking ship
Goo-goo-goo-goo.
hovering over our shit.
Because it's what? It's rotating with the same rotation of the Earth, so it's not moving out of
It's probably more we're moving than the stars are moving.
Well,
So great. I love that we're talking about this. What's the motion of the Earth? Do you know it?
Do you know it?
Yes.
You say you know it.
I do
but
know
You
it.
don't. How do you really know it?
It's because I was taught. I'm gonna only recite what.
Okay, now you're confusing me because, like, are you saying what you're theorizing or what we've been taught?
Well, what we were taught was factual, right?
You're the one questioning, not me.
That's right. I do question.
All right. So how do we move?
Okay. So now
how do we
that's
move?
great. Now
How do we
we're-
move?
We are here together. So as we are taught, the Earth is spinning at 24,000 and change, maybe a little bit more. There's no exact number, but that's how we account for a 24-hour clock, right?
Right.
24,000 miles. We're spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. That's how we get our 24 hours. Sorry, I said 24,000 miles per hour. We're going at just over 1,000 miles per hour
In
at the equator. That's right.
According to scientific theory.
Yes, according to what we've already been taught.
Yes.
Can't be measured anywhere. But that's only one thing that we're doing. We're also
Wobbling.
spinning.
and an axis.
Yeah, the Earth is rotating, and it's also orbiting the sun. And the speed at which we're orbiting the sun, you know that?
The speed that we're orbiting the sun.
Come on, dear bros, come and have a cigar. We're gonna go far. We're gonna climb the sky. We're gonna reach the sun if we try.
The sun in all our solar system is ripping around in the galaxy. You know how fast that's going?
You're about to tell me.
Yeah, we don't know any fucking speed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that.
Nobody
I love
knows
it.
anything.
I agree. I'm right there with you. I'm
Look
only
like
telling
deer
you.
in the headlights.
I'm only telling you the
You
numbers.
can't do that on stage
That
no
number's
more,
over
man.
500,000.
There's too many goddamn millions of fucking goddamn recording devices.
Right.
Did you say that?
through the galaxy.
Yes, why? In fact, I did say that.
Disprove that we are actually moving in this rotation and that speed.
I'm proving that we're not moving at any of those speeds.
How are you proving that when?
Because if you were walking on a treadmill right now at a half mile per hour and I'm unplugged, you would feel that. But you're moving in 4 different speeds in 4 different directions, and you can't account for any of them. And we just say it's normal because I feel it all the time, so I never feel it.
Gravity.
I was
I don't know. gravity, bro.
Right, do you not believe gravity is real?
No, he doesn't. He said that many times.
Look up gravity. What's it say? It says the theory of gravity. It's known as a theory right now. It's never been proven.
Yeah, I mean, they do it in airplanes. Yeah, they do it in planes. They do it in ships. They create zero gravity.
Well, now what I am saying right now is not to convince you of it. You're asking me why I think the way I
Right,
do.
yeah.
I'm explaining the reasons why I think the way I do.
Right.
I'm not the only one that thinks this way or believes these things. There are many things
We know
that prove what I am talking about.
So your theories are mathematical equations.
These are not my theories. These are things that have been proven by many others.
How have they been proven, though? Because I believe if they've
By the
actually
experiments
been
they've done.
But if they've been proven, then we would see a new sort of information about it. Like scientists would say, hey, we were wrong about this. It actually works like this.
Right.
Yes.
They made a documentary, I don't know if it's for real. That was some sort of a lot based. But they were like flat earthers who spent all this money like proving the experiment. When they went to do it, they were wrong. It was basically wrong. Again, I don't know if it was a real thing or if it was like
I've seen the documentary.
You know what I'm talking
Well, there was
clips and all what is
one of the main guys that was, a flat earth advocate, came out and said that he was wrong. But nobody talked about that. You know what I mean? But still, people are going to believe, even though he doesn't believe anymore, maybe, something disproved his theory, whatever. That doesn't mean everyone else is going to roll over. People are very passionate about it. And, it is what it is.
going to Neil deGrasse on the show.
I would love that.
That would be awesome. Shout out to
Hey,
Neil. We wanted to on the show.
the thing is that when scientists can't explain anything, it's God theory.
God theory. That's pretty cool.
So if they can't explain how we rotate and wobble and go at the speed that we go, and there's this gravity, it must be God.
No, but they do have, see, according to our stuff, we do have the numbers, exact numbers,
Yeah.
precise.
Yes.
It's like, that's one thing that's really, to me, I think it's very, very interesting because my brain doesn't operate like this. When you look at their equations and their stuff, like, it's just like, how the fuck are you even reading this? But they've got it to a pinpoint science on everything. Prediction, like, I don't know if you guys, like a week or two ago, we had this planetary line, and it's all 5 planets right after sunrise. That was awesome. And that's because they've got it down to such fucking exact science. Exactly when.
Well, motherfuckers have been studying the movements of this planet for thousands
More
of
down the way
years.
on all of it.
Yeah.
Well, we've all studied the movement of butterflies for decades at this point.
Yeah, but you
That
can't.
these things can
But-
fly
but-
into the
but-
wind like it's not even blowing.
But Steph, you can't calculate where a butterfly's gonna fly to. You know that it can.
I can't
and it
calculate that the butterfly can go wherever it's going, but I am impressed by the strength in which it possesses to defeat such a force as gravity while we're all stuck on the ground.
That's God. Right?
I agree.
But look,
That is.
the way you can't track a butterfly's movements, you only know that it can do it. You can track the sun, the moon, the stars, the planet, day by day by its rotation over from east to west.
The sky repeats itself annually. The sky is a clock. You can count it right where it's at. All day.
I want to take guitar lessons from this guy.
We got to a place where we can accurately predict seasons by amount of days that we have lived in the life for possible time.
That's a great point. And that being said, it blows my fucking mind that we're going into fucking into daylight savings. Like, why can't we be rid of that?
We did get rid of it, but we didn't get rid of it.
We need to get rid of it again, but for good.
Well, we voted to get rid of it.
Oh, yes.
And then they fucking overruled our votes.
If I recall, we voted for it multiple.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. We
But-
didn't win one. Don't won a couple. We'll do it 3 times.
Yeah, what's crazy is the last time it did pass,
like, because, you know, in California, we don't really have seasons. We just have nice seasons. You know what I mean? Like, we don't get, like, winter. We do get awesome fall and awesome.
Hey, Peter, why you the debt collector?
But,
That
like,
monster
but
is fake ass. Talking about that,
like,
we get debt collector visiting God.
oh, okay, it's gonna be later dark. It's gonna be darker earlier. Yeah, we're coming into the losing.
Motherfucker, why you the debt collector?
But,
Next hour or something.
yeah. So I think it's, I like it.
Would you rather if they were to get rid of it?
Get rid of it.
If they were to get rid of it, I mean, or what side of it would you want to keep? More sun?
More sun.
Yeah.
What's happening? It's gonna happen. Yes, correct. Yeah. First week it is, summer solstice, whatever is the longest day of the year.
Listen, when I'm governor of California, I'll get rid of daylight savings for good.
Fuck yeah! No more daylight savings! None of that bullshit, none of that fake ass fucking plastic superficial bullshit.
Since I've been into what I'm into and my perspective changed, I didn't change the clock at all for like almost 6-7 years because I wanted to see what it felt like in the time of the year. This is how I got so thrown off.
Which side did you pull?
Well, no, I'm saying that
No, I'm saying in terms of
It's
what
about
I
to get
stayed
heavy.
on what we're
What
doing.
this
Because
is.
we all like
Oh, it is.
more days.
The dreaded one.
No, we're in daylight savings.
It is the dreaded warping.
So
Live at Red
we're
Rocks.
going out of things. Right. So I left
Same
it
Red
at that
Rocks.
because I wanted to see how that translates.
Last call my ass.
What's daylight feel like, you know? And you get, like, it doesn't get dark at 4 o'clock.
Right.
It's dark at 5 o'clock. You know, it's later. But you know what I mean? We get, because we spring, I mean, because we fall back, the clock comes, you know, it changes the dark and it changes the way we see the daylight.
I was going to Hawaii to sit up or something. They don't
See,
It is amazing to me how 1 hour when you were completely off. Like, I was ready to go, like, this last time, like, I was ready to go to bed at like 7 o'clock at night.
It
Like,
causes accidents every year. Like that day that it happens, like it's like the most accidents in the year are that day because nobody's up.
just get listen. Whoever's coming into the office next.
and this whole thing was supposedly be for farming, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah, but then,
Power and all that.
they're on some different shit now. Like the technology has allowed them to capture, you know, as much sun as they need into supplement, light, you know, all that stuff. They can totally fucking go into what everybody would like to have and not affect them at this point. Man. Come on. California, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Come on. Get rid of this daylight savings shit. Get rid of it. If you're with this, if you're from California, you're with that, you know, put up your fist. If you're not with that, then it comes down and all cap. Let's see for y'all. If you're not from California, don't put in your stank ass clothes. You know, just to hold on, just to fucking BC. Don't do it. Because it doesn't count and it throws us off. You know what I'm saying? Here in California, some of us care about this bullshit. It throws you the fuck up.
Yo, in New York,
Like
1 hour. They want you to fucking out.
yeah, 6 o'clock ain't supposed to look like 9 o'clock.
Or feel like that.
Or feel like 9 o'clock.
All you have to know is 3 points of the day: sunrise, noon, sunset. You know where you're at those times. You know those.
Yes, you should be off by like now. You're absolutely right. I You're like Kobe, right? That's why motherfuckers are tired, out of their minds. We're all off rhythm.
That's the rhythm again.
They're all off rhythm, exactly. Got to be stepping in rhythm. Because everything is a rhythm in life, you know what I mean? Mathematics.
So that you're 55 instead of 60.
Hey, hey!
Go back to where we were.
Well, I mean, we're getting, like, it's going to be springtime, and we're not even.
So why you springing?
Well, didn't the groundhog say like? Yeah, for winter. Yeah. So like, why did they gotta say the groundhog?
Somebody got to be telling the truth, right?
In Steph's defense, why are we listening to the fucking groundhog? This is Winston.
It's just whatever.
It's just a ceremony. They're not listening.
Yeah.
And that groundhog's been wrong one time.
I tried, Steph.
I think they said he was only like 30%.
That's still more wrong.
Absolutely.
They just tried to spin it. Like, well, he was right 30% of the time. Yeah. Wrong. He was wrong.
That's what he said. Yeah. I said he was 20. Yeah. 35. Okay. That's amazing. They're like, fuck, let's just keep going. We'll get to 40.
Bullshit time. It gives us something to do.
Works 40% of the time. Every time. Yeah, I do that.
And, you know, I love that. All about that, so I'm not, like, I can say whatever about whatever, but I love just get something on the live.
$5, please. But also on that note, I shall get the account section fixed. Sometime
Did you
soon.
know?
I ran back like 5.
No ETA.
Oh, you did?
That was before I even hit the message. Like I saw it like right after it came out, just 'cause it, it popped up in my feed. I was like, wow, look at this.
Application of the $5.
9 o'clock.
Okay, midnight East.
$5.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh shit, I ran it back and that's why I was like, damn, this shit's fire.
Go on, man.
Did you know?
BYOA.
National Oreo Cookie Day. Good day. Go get your little Oreo cookies and watch that.
$3 it used to be, was it? Or $1?
Chips Ahoy.
Let me ask you this: how about the double stuff? Too much, right?
Oreo thins.
Yeah, those are fine.
It depends on the mood you're in, I find. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'd rather have the thinner ones, and they make the really ultra thin ones.
Those are fine.
But every now and then I don't mind the ones with the double.
They got the mega stuff and just stuff. It's just stuff. It's called stuff.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. I can't do just the stuff.
The stuff.
No,
It's
thank
a
you,
big old
dude.
thing of stuff.
No, man.
The stuff without the cookies just not it.
What is stuff?
You don't want to know.
Sugar altered about a million different ways.
A whole lot of sugar, yes. That's
Don't want no part of this shit, dude.
It's also, did you know? It's also National White Chocolate Day, Chocolate Cheesecake Day. White Chocolate Cheesecake Day.
Wait, what?
Yeah, white chocolate cheesecake.
Oh, yes, please.
I eat white chocolate, but I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, you know,
I like dark chocolate better for sure.
I love cheesecake, and I would probably have a bite of the white chocolate cheesecake. But yes, that's really hard.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, same.
White chocolate on pretzels is alright. Like those are, that's the only way I usually like it on a pretzel. I won't fuck with it.
That cake looks so, slippery.
It's usually too rich for me.
You guys are fucking around too much with the levels, man. Like, it's getting annoying.
Like moving forward into the future, we gotta make
Oh,
sure
you
we have
want
one
these
item
guys out
that's
that
the
loud.
National something day, and most of all, it be the delicious stuff. Yeah. Not the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way we're like at least partaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was Taco Tuesday.
I got blackout
Steptoe
drunk
had
with these
tacos
guys.
down and,
Eitan
that
ruined
Say
it
what
all
you
made
will.
sense. Eitan fucked it up. You didn't watch the show, did you?
No, but I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't see it live, but I ended up seeing it. Yeah,
All right, cool. Well, did you know? It is the day of the dude.
What is the day's first and what is the day's last and what is the day?
Dude, just dude now.
Yeah, exactly.
Ross dude.
Yeah.
Us as guys, the day of the dude.
What's up to Ross?
It's dude's day.
Dude, celebrate, bro.
Only he don't wear glasses, so only kind of looks like him. Did you know? It is the birthday of Mary Wilson of the Supremes.
Hell yeah.
Rest in peace, Mary Wilson, one of the legends. Although that's not her too far, right?
That's crazy when they say
That's her bandmate. It's crazy. Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah. Did you know? It is also the birthday of the great David Gilmour of Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Guys,
that's Happy's dad.
Floyd Gilmour.
I've been listening to some Pink Floyd lately.
And you don't like Floyd normally, do you?
No, but I've been listening to Wish You Were Here album.
That's good.
I've been listening to Dark Side and Metal.
I gotta tell you, their songs were great. Very depressing at times, but
Yeah.
great.
What I found with Pink Floyd is I like their live albums better than their studio.
Oh, well.
I like them. I've always been a big Pink Floyd fan.
I didn't. I was not a fan when I was young, but like going into my 30s is kind of like when I discovered them.
It flipped you, huh?
And then I was like, dang,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is amazing.
It tripped me out when I was in Lifestyle Car Club, on the lowrider circuit and shit like that. A lot of people, you know, when they see lowrider cars go by, if they're driven by a younger dude, you might hear some rap shit or some Roger Zapp, some funk stuff, right? But when you get to the older guys that like sort of, you know, started the scene, what they're listening to in their cars when they're sliding by, Pink Floyd, The Doors, and shit like that. They're not even listening to funk or any of that. They're listening to like that. And it's a trip. You know what I mean? But you don't know till
No, we're
you
not
know.
doing no gay
Right?
shit tonight.
Yeah, Pink Floyd, man. Salute. Did you know it is the birthday of the Superman, the Man of Steel, the big fella, Shaq Diesel, a.k.a. Shaquille O'Neal, born on this day in 1972.
Shaq is fucking great.
Full-time champion.
I know you're tight with him, B, man. You got to get him in here. I'd like that to be fun.
The best. That would be the
Gotta
best.
get 2 seats for him.
Like, you need a table for that motherfucker.
Hey.
We need reinforced seats.
Got to raise the table up.
Yeah, it's big for us, but it'd be small for him. You know?
And we get him to do his set because he DJs too, Shaq.
Wouldn't it be awesome to have a set for our big man?
He's a good dude, like, he does a lot of good shit with his money. It's funny.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
Salute to my bro Shaquille O'Neal, bar spitter. Gotta say, as of late, you know, he's been really active in dropping verses. I mean, you know, some dynamic verses he popped off are actually with the Yodis. Like if you listen to some of the Yodis music from their last album to the one before that, they have like features with Shaq on it, dropping bars. Just so you know. Salute to my man. Happy birthday to the big guy. Did you know it is also the birthday of hip-hop legend Beanie Siegel? He was always
The real one, man.
The real one, yes, is the real one. He's having troubles with his vocal cords these days, you know, and it's made it hard for him to do shit, but he's the best out there, man. And did you know it is the birthday of Tyler, the Creator, born on this day in 1991?
Yep. Happy birthday.
One of the baddest motherfuckers out there doing it right now. Creative in terms of visual, bar work, phenomenal concept of song, exceptional. You know, one of my favorites out there. Gotta say.
And a funny ass dude, man. That dude is a character.
How would you put him with Kendrick?
He's right there.
I'd say,
They're right
I can't
there,
say
yeah.
equal. It's like, you know, one's got a little bit more going, you know, like done more.
Listen, they've both been
But
successful.
still.
They've both been successful, and Kendrick has had a stellar fucking year. But Tyler, the Creator, is no less dope. I think they're both right there on this.
I like Tyler better strictly for his voice. Like that's, you know, people hate on that. That's one thing about Kendrick. Like Eminem, I think he's great, but I don't like his voice. It drives me kind of crazy. So I'll go with Tyler just because it's easier on my ears. Kendrick, like his lyrics are phenomenal. Just the way they hit my ears. That's just personal. It's not hate. It's just opinion.
I know some people felt the same way about my voice. I know some people felt the same way about Ad Rock and my voice. You know, it's a thing. They might like our bar work and our style and flow, but our tone or pitch is not favorable to everybody.
It's just you either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Same for me as a guitar player. I play rhythm guitar all the time. You know what I mean? You can't play out. I don't play. You know, you trying to get play.
You play shit.
But people love the other shit, you know?
Shit.
We all like that shit.
And whoever says that is a fucking hater.
I'm saying there's always some haters. You know?
There is,
Now,
though.
I ain't mad at them. I'm saying, but you know, for them, they need some, you know, some wilding out.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'm trying. I want it.
Yeah, you know, it's that's the thing, man. People are too judgmental on shit and don't realize that this is just another part of music. The way that someone does it. You know what I mean? Like, you have a style, and that's your style.
That's what it is.
And if you know, and people love your style, just so you know. I mean, I know you know that, and we are part of the people who love your fucking style. But what you do and what someone who does the shredding does is totally two completely different styles. And there's no way that you can say that you can't appreciate both on the same level.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Just saying that, you know, there's the one that'd be like, oh man, you know, I ain't.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck up. Did you know? We don't give a fuck what they think.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Came up with that right now.
Wanna ask why? Fuck them.
That's right. That's right. Salute to everybody getting down with us right now in the Insane Asylum. That's our live chat YouTube for everybody new watching. Salute to everybody in our Psycho Ward on Twitch and the rest of the folks watching. You know, we got a lot of people on X watching us right now. You can join the live chat. There is a live chat here. Lock in. But salute to everybody watching right now. If you haven't smashed that like yet on any of these platforms that you're watching from, please do, and please share the show out. Tell your friends about the Dr. Police Friends show. We do right here on Be Real TV, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the Star. But smash that like if you haven't smashed it. I know some of y'all are stoners like us, and you will forget before the show's over and then feel bad about it. Like, oh, do it right now. Save yourself. Pressure you. Easy to smash that thumbs up. And then subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribing already. Tell your friends to subscribe. Don't be a holdout. Share it on and not share it out. You know, become part of the community. You know, on a consistent basis. Fuck with us because we do this. We're gonna be out. We're gonna be on the road pretty soon, and we'll probably be filming things on the road and sending them here so that y'all can experience some of that shit with us. So stay tuned for that. And we do have an announcement to make soon about how this show sits. So we haven't told you what that is yet, but I mentioned it a few weeks back, so I just want to remind you the announcement coming soon on this show. So salute to everybody right now. We're gonna open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all, if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we are here for you.
You guys were talking about how Shaq is funny. Did you guys see that when these reporters were asking Shaq about his morning routine and the first thing he does when waking up? And Shaq goes, I roll over and I say, hey, you all right?
You okay? Yo, and then he went on to make it like it was her. Like he said something about weather report, like or some shit. Like you gotta watch the whole thing. But his first, he was, what's the first thing you do? And he was like, make sure she's okay, or something like that. It's hilarious. And then he kept actually going, like from the girl who asked the question. It was
All right, we got a Mafia's Catering saying good afternoon, guys. I'm glad Trace remembered to bring the new caramel flavors. What do you guys think?
They haven't tried it yet. They're in my backpack.
He's in the big pig.
They're also saying that Trey shared his pancake condoms.
No, those were mine. See, I see what's going on here once again. You're setting me up right there is what's going on.
That's the person who said this.
Right, but they said 2 trace on them. Then this package over there said 2.
That doesn't even say anything. I don't want you to.
Thank you.
Shut it down.
They are good though. I'm not gonna lie. They are bomb. They are bomb.
Listen, Bruce, shut it down.
Why do I come here?
They are bomb, but only you got to know how bomb they were.
No. Everybody got different flavor caramels. The pancakes were weak.
Because he likes pancakes.
Yes. Why do I need to?
Rachel and you're saying happy Friday, positive vibes from San Diego. Got my VIP tickets for the show here in April.
All right.
commercial. Yeah, but it's not commercial. It's
Not
like
commercial.
private stuff and the flying equipment.
Well,
What else? Ain't nobody
the
watching.
other theory is that there's shit going on over there. They don't.
I do believe that, though.
I believe that too.
Shit is definitely going on.
Just like, you know, if the Russians were doing some crazy shit that they didn't want no one to know about, they'd be doing it in Siberia somewhere.
Yep.
Right? So it's sort of the same thing. All right. Where we at? Next.
We got Tyrell asking, did you guys see Cardi B get knocked down by a robot?
Yeah.
What?
I did not see this.
No.
Yeah.
She got knocked down by a robot?
Yeah, she was like doing something with it, and she fell backwards. Like she laughed about it. It wasn't like
Oh.
she laughed about it. She's dancing with it.
She's like,
twerking on it. Watch.
and then he says,
Yeah, she literally starts twerking.
he says,
She's great.
The robot malfunctions.
I bet he does.
the robot got a hard on now.
I was about to.
And then,
See, now she just lost the balance.
the,
Audie.
the robot's like, I want to make love to you now.
Yes. Give it to me.
The robot did kind of lean on it.
We have the same hips.
We have the same.
I'll say this though. It might not have had, if she didn't put her arms on it, it might not have happened.
Yeah, no, wouldn't it?
Hey, they have the same hips. Look at them.
She pulled it forward just a little too.
What flavor are the golden ones? What is golden?
I think, yeah. I was
Vanilla
just
wafer.
gonna say like a vanilla.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Ugh,
Delicious.
no, I have no
Nasty.
I have no want.
दादा का, बाप का, बहन का, माँ का और भाई का। Wait Inside बताएगा ये, because the FitterSense Smart Scale Pro can detect automatically. It knows who's stepping on and shows personalized insights instantly. Not just weight, it tracks 50 plus health metrics like
Muscle control, metabolic rate,
and recommended calorie intake, body fat percentage, and muscle mass.
hydration, BMI, and metabolism.
Finally,
Beds are the
one
best.
smart scale for the entire family.
Yeah, I
It's
want
that simple. Click on shop now to get the
None of that
FitterSense
shit.
Pro.
Dark chocolate right there.
Rocky Road.
PB and J.
I'd try the Rocky Road.
Because it was fuck itself.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
I agree.
I like some.
All right.
We got RS saying respects to Britney Spears.
Hey, man, I hope you make through it all okay. You know what I mean? Like,
He's nuttier than Squirrel Turtle.
Why? Did something happen with him?
I'm just saying.
I got
Well,
a DUI.
Yeah, she yesterday or the night before.
Taking a good time about
Why is questioning why she did right?
do about nothing. The big Sierras have had it.
Pulled over and she got,
Was she driving all wild?
They've had it out right up the hill, up to their noses. The big Sierras, they've had it.
Because I mean, they
Cried the
pulled her
massive
over
order,
and
they had it.
book her till 3:30
It off.
yeah, which is crazy. We were talking
Yeah,
about
had
that
it
the other
off.
day. That's pretty wild.
All of this.
No, you were
I'm
you
God,
detain her at
in this
9:30
film.
p.m. and then you don't get her to
Well, you know, the big Sierras will remind you there and again. What is next to godliness? So the big Sierras had quite a few by then. The big Sierras reminded them. Cleanliness! That's what's next to godliness, you fucking goddamn bunch of scum. I've met squatters, keeners, and fucking goddamn billionaires.
Then you get like Dell.
Is that what the song was?
Enough to hold her up 6 hours.
Sometimes that is. I mean, if you're a celebrity, you're trying to
And the other thing they could have been trying to accommodate her because of her situation where she was.
And if she's doing that, she's a cheater. You know what I'm saying?
Does her own turn.
Because it would be easy for her to just know her people and trust. Oh yeah, I have like so and so and so and so and so. Oh well, they're doing it. You know, and not if it's cheaper, probably cheaper. It's crystal meth. It's controlled, but it's different though.
Electromagnetic radiation,
Let's just say-
or is that just something I
buying
read about? To say, hey Baba, am I old enough to smoke and dope now?
And if she sends one of her people to someone, maybe that person's got loose fucking lips and says, oh yeah, this is not for me, this is for a celebrity client. Oh, who's your celebrity client? Yeah. Whoop-de-wop.
You know.
Hey, and then from there on, it spreads. Like they tell one of their colleagues or friends or someone that was, oh yeah, I just gave up a bunch to fucking Britney Spears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like you're saying, it's basically about the anonymity of the whole thing.
Yeah, so it's probably easier and better and cheaper for her to go get him over there where no one's gonna ask no fucking questions.
Straight up.
Especially if they don't see her there. You know what I mean? But like this is probably her way of taking the bag without throwing any other people to go get it for her under the bus is what I'm saying.
Any of you who've ever been to Mexico, the pharmacy is that are down there. I mean, you walk in there, they got whatever you want in mayonnaise.
They have it on a
jars.
board outside
Yeah.
to let you know that they have it inside.
Yeah,
Whatever you need.
It's just to let you know this is just a theory because I don't know.
But you know what the thing is, though? The reason I fight with this because I know how Hollywood is with their doctors and drugs. Michael Jackson had a doctor before. Before, that's what they did.
Before surgeries, yeah.
So like,
Look at my walrus, Google Jube. Look at my walrus, Google Jube.
They got to get through all the
So
shit,
that
and it's hiding.
was the fifth
You know
fret.
what I mean? And if that means
1
tearing it all
4
up,
1 3 1 3 1 3 4 1 4 1 4.
Oh, they're hiding.
In the panels?
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Fuck
that
that.
shit is wild as hell.
Yeah, people die all the time.
doing that on stage now. But what is about to proceed? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 of momentary time and space. Distorted beyond pure purity driven broadcast. Just a tiny inch up.
Thank you. Gracias. Thank you very much.
Let me use my context clues here. There's Trucho, Wacho Trucho. What is it? Wacho Trucho? Yeah, Wacho Trucho. Does that mean like watch out, watch your back?
Like, yeah, watch out, be alert. Like be afraid when they're like fucking chasing around. They say.
Don't pretend you're using context. You fucking studied that last night. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna have to say this tomorrow. Let me look something up.
No, I watched the.
Study.
It's keep alert. The po-pos are around type of shit.
Right, we got Burns here saying, switch to the table. Who loves a good bean and cheese burrito? Saying it's my go-to. What spot has the best?
Oh, man. You know, my house got the best beans.
Oh, that's sick. I would say the one I just had my mind is Wonderful.
that you put it in, the ratio, everything.
Yeah,
The
everything.
ingredients of the component.
Yes, the way they make the rice and beans, everybody can only make it different. You would think it'd be hard to fuck up, but it's easy to fuck up.
The beans alone.
Yeah, the beans, most
See that? Yeah.
importantly, yeah.
And the
Chuka.
rice and beans is telling them all.
Look at my waters, Google Joom. Look at my waters, Google
Sometimes.
It's supposed to be.
Look at my waters.
Oh, well, if you just
Good
do that,
Yeah.
the beans are everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But people can fuck that up. The cheese is the easiest thing. It's the beans.
But the type of cheese, though, that goes best.
And then the type of tortilla.
The type of tortilla, yeah.
See, that's like the pizza thing. That's the
You shouldn't be able to fuck it up, but people do.
Yeah, you see that?
And it's even, some people aren't fucking up, some just do it better than others. Like they just, like I said, a regular bean and cheese burrito is always gonna be good, but someone's gonna throw that one to the bottom. It's kind of hard to fuck up. It's like peanut butter and jelly, right? But some will be like, wow, great bread, great peanut butter, amazing jelly. But no matter what, they're all gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you use real cheese or do you use nacho cheese for a bean and cheese burrito?
Real cheese.
Real cheese.
Real cheese.
Never nachos.
I don't know. I like
Yeah.
the nacho cheese
Never.
with
Of
the.
course you do.
Shredded too, right?
I mean, that's Taco Bell way for sure. Like,
That's what he's used
A
to.
lot of Philly cheesesteaks, you know, Whiz.
yeah.
Yo, you know, like original Philly cheesesteaks, they Whiz. That shit is not real.
That is not real cheese.
No, you can ask them for different cheese, but the original came with Whiz.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck up Whiz for
You
me.
can
Just telling
add
you.
could add the whiz to the cheese that
Yeah.
that they're gonna put on there if you want, but
That
to
one.
make it a little slightly more cheesy. But I mean, yeah, it's not real cheesy.
Remember
All
when,
right.
remember when nacho cheese used to have little jalapeno bits in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, certain brand, yeah, that was like the.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
It's out there
go?
somewhere.
Mandela.
7-Eleven.
It's out there somewhere.
Where you at?
All right, next one.
Let's see here. We got Tristan in here asking, are you able to get a medical marijuana card while on probation?
Probably not. Well, it depends what you're on probation for.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, your state. What do we look like, lawyers? Bob, Google it. Use ChatGPT, bro.
I'll give you some advice.
No, I do not drink for leisure. I drink for
Yeah, but
sport.
we don't have the knowledge of what state.
We're probably the last guys
So
you should
on
be
all of
asking
these
for
drunken
legal advice.
No, very,
Post
very
hat
simple.
on
Just-
escapades, I go on.
You are on probation. Just stay clean until
I
you are
generally
free,
do not
clear,
remember
set
how I
time.
get the fuck
Yeah.
back
Then
home.
enjoy yourself. But until then, you just got to accept that you
All
cannot
systems
enjoy yourself
go
the way
next
you
day.
would like to.
Gotta walk the line.
Yep, Bobo had to do it for 9 months.
Earlier
It's
than
tough, but hey,
a regular night in at
you got to
home.
decide what you want to keep and what you want to give away.
If it's gonna get you in trouble, yeah, don't do it. But if it's allowed and it's not a part of your probation, then I mean, you know, hey.
Yeah, because a lot of probation doesn't require piss tests and
Yeah.
stuff, so it depends what you're for.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna get piss tests, don't think that license, or I mean that card, will
Means
get
anything.
you nothing.
That means nothing.
Nothing, you failed. You're going to,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
gonna violate you.
Wait, what?
Swipe that between your butt cheeks, because that's all that's good for.
Because a lot
Always.
of people don't realize that a medical marijuana card, it's just a recommendation from
Right.
a doctor. It's not an actual prescription.
Right.
Yeah.
It's, well, more than anything, it's not issued from the city. And
course.
for a minute, the city did issue cards. The health and safety here in Los Angeles issued those cards for a time, but I don't know if they're still issuing them. So most likely it's from a doctor or whatever. So the city doesn't necessarily recognize those, most especially in like court cases like that.
Right, it doesn't be like you, hey, I had a recommendation from my doctor to smoke weed back. You had a recommendation from the judge to stay away from weed, and you chose not to.
Or
Yeah, well, that's
or
still
it may
legit.
not even have anything to do with weed, just that like,
Whatever.
you know, could have been like a DUI and you can't test negative for anything or
Right.
positive for anything. So I would, you know, do a little bit more research. We're not lawyers, we don't know the answer, but Pop brothers-in-law, they know.
Yes,
I was
they
just
do.
about,
Go
yeah.
after that. Go
They'll
ask
yell and curse you
Ask
about
them.
it.
They'll curse at you. Don't say nothing.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Shut the
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
I mean, that's a really good one, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the
Just
guys.
shut the fuck up.
And
Don't
listen.
say nothing. Don't answer the question.
Yeah.
Shut up.
There's the
Fight
bros.
with 'em.
All right, next.
Marbella's saying, B, what was it like being on Really Dough and the music video?
Oh, it's cool. You know what I mean? Had me come in as the judge, not guilty, like the T-shirt said. Yeah, it was cool. It was dope. I didn't expect Cube to call me for that. That was awesome. Dope song too.
He's also saying, Colton, if you read a book live on air, I'll donate $200 to charity.
No, we should have Bolton do.
I got 200 on that too.
You know what we should have Bolton do? Because do you think? Let me ask you this: how many people do you think watching know the amendments of our Constitution?
Almost none of us.
Top.
Right. Wouldn't it be cool if, for every day or once a week we read an amendment, have Bolton read it no less, because it will sound official.
Yeah. It'll sound butchered.
Yeah, of course.
Words.
Well, this is the part of it. Do you want to read it?
Hell
Of
no.
course.
I'd rather laugh at Bolton.
We want to fucking hear Bolton read it.
Oh yeah.
When that pressure's on.
Great.
I want to read.
Kachuka chuka chuka.
Reading.
Kachuka chike
Okay,
child.
for Colton.
That's
Settle
not
down.
reading, though. That's speech.
I like.
We'll find you something else.
He says, I like reading.
I like reading, bro.
Chuka.
Reading is
I
not
read.
Congress shall make no laws respecting an establishment of religion.
Wait, no. Listen. Stop.
That's First Amendment right there.
That's the First Amendment. You're not reading it in full.
Yeah, right here. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom
Hold
of
on.
speech,
Hold
or
on,
the
listen.
press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
I like how you leaned in on prohibiting.
Yeah.
Which one?
Prohibiting.
Prohibiting.
Yeah, so, that's our First Amendment, freedom of speech to say, what we feel.
You can tell the government to piss off.
Yeah, go
Exactly
fuck
what we're-
yourself.
What we're doing right now.
What we do every day.
Yeah.
That's the First Amendment for y'all.
Yeah.
Would you say that's the most important amendment?
For politics and marketing and promoting and music and all the like writing, anything like in terms of books, writing films, movies, and all that? Hell yeah.
Number one, because all you have in this life is your word.
And your voice.
Yep, that's it.
You can't actually have your own opinion. And that's tough.
People suppressing, your views and shit like that. That's
That's what makes us unique. Is we have our own opinion.
yeah. You would fucking hate a place that you couldn't express your opinion,
Right or wrong.
right or wrong, because there's plenty of that. But at least you have the right to do it. People that are wrong, they totally believe they're right. People that are right, then we'll call them wrong and the whole shit. I mean, you got the right to dispute it or agree with it or whatever.
Whole bunch of idiots out there, but at least they can open their mouth and be personal.
Sometimes hey, listen, sometimes that's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it's okay. You're an idiot.
Because the freedom of speech allows a lot of motherfuckers to come here and give you misinformation, knowing that it's misinformation. And you'll say, well, this is speech. I can say what I want, even if it's fucking wrong. Doesn't say that freedom of speech if it's factual.
This is shots ring
I could lie
out
to
in
you
the
freely.
barroom night.
That's my right.
And a petty
And
valentine
then
from the
it's
upper
not
hall.
necessarily free to taxes.
She's a Bollinger in a pool of blood.
It's not free.
Cries out, my God, they killed them all.
Freedom of speech. Long as I'm
Here comes the story of the hurricane.
What I want, right?
Freedom of choice.
Well, the man the authorities came to blame
All right, next one.
for something that he never ever done.
Ceaseless, thank you so much.
Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been
Much love to you.
the champion of the world.
Risky business is saying a theory is reached after experience.
three bodies lying there, Patty
You
C.
guys were talking about opera music. Someone
Well, three bodies lying there because
Yeah,
Patty
when we were in
C.
school, you have to go.
Another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. I didn't do it, he says.
Like, you know, moments
And he throws up
that
his
belong
hands.
to when you were younger.
I was only robbing the register, I hope you understand.
We saw all that stuff. Like,
Well, I saw him leaving, and he stops.
in moments.
One of us had better call up the crowd. And so Patty calls the cops. And they arrive on the scene with their red lights flashing in that hot New Jersey night.
I would build one of those fucking cats. Like that. Start flipping cats. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, we gotta see opera plays. I think it's dope because they would do, you know, just real voice.
Them using the building.
Yeah, and it was fucking dope. Like you said, you have to understand. You don't understand.
Meanwhile, far away, meanwhile, far away, meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Reuben Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. Number one contender for the middleweight crown had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down when a cop pulled him over to the side of the road. Just like the time before and the time before that. In passing, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you wanna draw the
You guys
heat.
enjoy opera music?
He's good though.
You ever see him
I bet you are.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Don't let the hold you down, bro.
Alfred Bello had a partner and he had a rap for the cops. Him and Arthur Dexter Bradley was just out prowling around.
Yeah.
He said, I saw two men running around. They looked like middleweights. They jumped into a white car with out-of-state plates. And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. A cop said, wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead. So they took him up to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, they told him that he could identify the guilty man.
Yeah, what's that? What's that gun?
Quadrillion.
Tell me about the gun.
Octillion.
Like 5
That mean they got eight legs?
You ain't counting shit.
Yeah, no, you
Stop like long when you went past
Oh,
the
4 in the morning, they all rooping
You
in.
wasn't even counting no more.
probably
Take him into the hospital. And they bring him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his one dying eye. Says, what you bringing him in here for? He ain't the guy.
Go easy on him.
Yeah, Yes, here's the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done.
Believe in the self.
I put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world.
Meaning, no matter who you are, everybody is miserable in certain ways. Everybody completely happy. Everything in your life, not money. It doesn't change that. Everybody goes through shit, no matter who they are. So it's like, man, my life is fucked up. Everybody here at the table, his life is fucked up somewhere.
That's the human experience. We all go through
4 months later, the ghettos are in flames.
not so successful you are. We all
Rubens in South America fighting for his name. While Arthur Dexter Bradley is still in the robbery game. And the cops are pulling the screws to him.
We all take
Looking for somebody to blame.
too, you know what I mean? So
Well, do you remember that murder that happened at the bar?
yeah, everyone takes
Fucking hell, but everybody takes
Somebody told me.
Remember, you say you saw the getaway car.
bam.
You think you like play ball with the law? Think it might have been that fighter
I just got this sense
that you saw running that night. And don't